Cherdenko continues to push his Soviet forces into Western Europe, seizing control of key regions left behind by the retreating Allies. Great Britain now stands as the last European nation yet to fill the jackboot of Soviet aggression. That might be short-lived, however, as sources tell us that a vast Soviet armada has been spotted off the northern coast of France.
Commander, I'm Field Marshal Robert Bingham, Chief of the Allied Military Command. I've been told that you're a very capable officer. Well, let's hope this assessment is correct, as all our senior commanders are now fighting in Europe, leaving the defense of Great Britain entirely in your hands. I'd like you to meet Lieutenant Ava. She will be your intel officer and communications liaison.
Glad to have you on board, sir. Field Marshal, the President is ready for you.
Mr. President, I'd like you to meet our new commander on the ground.
Greetings, Commander. You ready to send those commies running back to their mommies? I sure hope so, because if you don't stop them over there, the only thing standing between those godless Reds and the US of A is going to be one little ocean.
I absolutely agree, Mr. President. We cannot allow the Soviets to secure a foothold in Great Britain. The fate of the free world depends upon it.
Soviets have conquered much of Europe with brute force. Now, they are trying to invade England by attacking a virtually defenseless civilian city, Brighton Beach. Commander, we must hold the line and defend against the Soviet advance. If they take Brighton Beach, it's a straight shot to London. All of Europe will fall. We cannot let that happen.
Brighton Beach is under siege by Soviet forces. The city must be liberated so we can bolster our defenses against additional waves. We are mustering defenses. Please make do with these peacekeepers and attack dogs for now. This base will be your staging area against the incoming attack waves. You have been assigned a co-commander for this mission. He will aid in the defense of Great Britain.
Quite a mess this is. Name's Giles, Commander, and I'm not about to let these commies secure a foothold in our backyard. I'll be right at your side the entire time.
A unit is under attack. Our ally is under attack. Unit lost.
Hello, capitalist dogs. I am General Krukov, the one who will bring you defeat today. Brace yourselves for the might of the Red Navy. We will pound your little island until you weep for mercy.
Things are going well, but I fear that was just their first wave. Take those gun emplacements on the beachhead to help repel any more attacks that might be coming.
Do you have your white flag ready, Commander?
Unit lost. Our base is under attack.
Luck seems to be on your side. My army is needed elsewhere at the moment. But don't get comfortable. I will be back.
Good. Congratulations, Commander. You sent those bastards packing. They'll bloody well think twice before they try to invade us again.
That was a win-win for everyone, Commander. Well, not the Reds. For them, it was more of a lose-lose. It's too bad our other commanders don't have your can-do attitude. I'll tell you what, Bingham, I like this new commander. Let's send him to France so we can kick a little more commie butt.
Actually, sir, I was considering that very possibility.
I guess great minds do think alike. And just to show you I'm not all talk, I'm sending you our toughest, meanest covert commando. Boys, I'd like you to meet Tanya.
Hello, gentlemen.
Tanya's the best we have. She can kill a man 15 different ways with her bare hands, so a word of advice, don't get on her bad side.
Commander, the Soviet general you beat back at Brighton Beach has retreated to the south of France. He captured Cannes and kidnapped all our brass down there. I'll take out their naval port, but you'll have to take care of the rest.
Soviets have control of the port and are holding important Allied leaders hostage. You'll need to rescue them and take out the port. For that, you'll need Tanya. This is going to be...
Yeah, we're short on time here. Commander, I'm gonna be your commando on the ground. Are you ready? All right, let's go.
I'm there.
Sir, Commander Warren here. My men will hold off the Soviet ground attacks and go after the hostages. It's time we hit back.
Enemy building infiltrated. Objective complete.
The trap is set. Time to lure in the victims.
Attention, Soviet fleet. Return to harbor immediately. There is evidence of onboard insurgents. All vehicles subject to search. So long, suckers!
We've got him on the run, Commander. Let's press and finish him off.
Watching Allied vehicles explode is all the entertainment I'll ever need.
Unit lost.
Move it out, lads.
Objective complete.
My base. You destroyed it. I know who you are now, and I will see to your end. This is personal.
Nice job, Commander. You know, I think you and I make a pretty good team.
Good job, Commander. The Allied leaders have been liberated, and you've driven the Soviet army out of France. Tanya is currently working undercover and acquiring the latest intel on the situation.
If I knew anything, I would tell you!
Tanya?
Commander! Lieutenant Eva! Huh. Out here in the field, things get a little messy sometimes. Not so neat and tidy like they are back in the office.
Can you please brief the Commander on our current situation?
Certainly. The Reds hold Heidelberg. I'm gonna get Sergei here to give them the location of their headquarters. The only thing I can't do is take it out for you. That, you're gonna have to do on your own.
The Soviets don't know we're here yet, so we should lay low and escort these MCVs upriver. Then set up a foothold by building a base for an assault on the Soviet headquarters. If possible, try not to destroy too much of the city, Commander.
Welcome to Heidelberg, sir. I'm Commander Lisette, and I've been assigned to support you in this mission. I might not look tough, but everyone who's underestimated me is no longer with us.
Your naval forces will continue on to their destination, but your job is here, on dry land. Build up a base and then turn your attention to the Soviet headquarters. Be on the lookout, sir. They know you're here. Bad news, Commander. The Soviets have constructed an iron curtain. This structure allows them to make their forces invincible for a short amount of time. You'll need to take it out.
At your service.
Nice work. How about giving me a helping hand with this other part of their base?
You think you're so clever. Blowing up this reactor, blowing up that reactor. You've only breached the outer defenses.
Great work, Commander. That went better than I expected.
The day of destiny has arrived. The empire of the rising sun has risen. The Western barbarians will bow before us, or their nations will cease to exist.
This message was broadcast throughout the world earlier today. Allied leaders have gathered in Geneva for an emergency meeting. The Empire's floating island fortress currently controls the North Atlantic, blockading the entire continent of Europe, paralyzing all...
This is unbelievable. While we were busy fighting the Red Menace, this Empire of the Rising Sun was secretly preparing for war. They waited until we and the Soviets were at our weakest and most vulnerable, and now they are at our very doorstep. As you can see, it's not just our problem. The Soviets have also been blocked by these naval monstrosities. So, some of our diplomats have been in negotiations with them regarding a ceasefire, as it's clear that neither one of us can defeat this new enemy alone.
Bingham, I heard a crazy rumor that I know can't possibly be true.
What rumor are you referring to?
That we're negotiating a peace treaty with the commies?
Actually, it's more of a ceasefire.
So you're telling me it is true?
Well, we've already exhausted all of our forces pushing the Russians out of Europe. And now that we have a common enemy...
Bullpucky! You know those Russians can't be trusted. They hate everything we stand for. Freedom, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, apple pie. Did I say freedom? Well, it's worth saying again.
The leaders of all the other Allied nations already agreed.
Not me. Not the U.S. of by God, eh? You're making a very big mistake, my friend. You mark my words.
The Empire believes it is their divine destiny to wipe us off the face of the earth. Prove them wrong, Commander.
Commander, we're heading to Gibraltar to reclaim our port from the Japanese. I'm gonna be helping you out on the ground on this one. If I were you, though, I'd watch your back. I trust these Reds about as far as I can throw them.
I never thought I would see this day. The Soviets are now on our team as we face the Empire of the Rising Sun. They'll be lending us the use of their famous commando sniper Natasha, as well as what they can spare from the Soviet Navy. I'm sure Natasha and Tanya will get along splendidly. Try to keep it friendly with the Soviets and retake this vital port that controls the Mediterranean.
Woo, baby! That's chilly!
This is not cold. I once swam Siberia's Lena River. Now that is cold.
Why, you little... Commander, permission to speak freely. I hate that chick.
Oh, Tanya, when will you learn? From Mother Russia's bosom spring soldiers who are superior in every way. And I am the greatest of these.
I'm flattered that you two had to ally together to confront my forces. But even that can't stop the River of Destiny.
A unit is under
wait
attack.
Up. Hey, Natasha. Looks like I am the better soldier.
Objective complete. Reinforcements have arrived. A unit is under attack. Cannot deploy here.
Well, look at who I get paired up with. I'll pretend to forget that you destroyed my base in the south of France, for we have work to do here. I'm going to focus on the ground battle. But don't start pushing me, got it?
Well, isn't this adorable? Two sworn enemies coming together as one. How moving. How heartwarming. How beautiful.
This port belongs to the Empire of the Rising Sun. Leave, before I turn your primitive army into a scrapyard.
An approaching Imperial fleet has been detected on radar. A unit is under attack.
Play your man. Hydrofoil here. What's going on? What we gotta do?
Objective complete.
Hydrofoil here.
This one's a wrap, Commander. Maybe the Soviets aren't so bad. Or maybe they just haven't made their move yet.
Well, that was nice work, Commander. You appear to be more competent than I imagined. And since you didn't double-cross me, I didn't have to kill you.
Good show, Commander. Bloody well done. Those assault destroyers you just reclaimed are going to be very useful in taking down those island fortresses.
Sir, Premier Chudenko is on the line.
Put him through, Lieutenant. Gentlemen.
Field Marshal Bingham, I wanted to personally thank you for all your efforts in making this partnership successful.
Well, that's appreciated, but you should thank our commander here. He's the one who led the assault on Gibraltar.
It is indeed a pleasure, Commander. I hope you were satisfied with Natasha's contribution on the battlefield. She's one of our finest.
Yes, well, we're going to need Natasha and every other resource at your command if we're going to take down that floating fortress in the North Atlantic.
I concur. Good luck, gentlemen.
Thank you. This menace has put a chokehold on all naval movement in the North Sea. But with our assault destroyers and the help of the Soviets, we might just have a chance. Godspeed, Commander.
This sunken battleship contains details on the Imperial floating fortress nearby. Protect our recovery vessel while we extract the data.
Hey, get away from here! I see them.
Objective complete. Intelligence recovered. Commence analysis.
The Empire's enormous floating fortress is nearby, but their long-range artillery prevents us from approaching. Spotter ships patrol the waters all around. You must find those ships and take them out.
Can do. Yes, Commander.
Target eliminated.
The second radar ship is under heavy guard. We need to be careful.
With the radar boats destroyed, our MCVs can get close enough to deploy. The Soviet engineers can hack the power plants to take down the guns, but don't destroy them or the Japanese will investigate.
It's working. The guns are going offline.
The way to the radar boat is clear. Send Tanya in to do what she does best.
I'll take this one.
Objective complete.
The second radar ship has gone belly up. Send in the MCVs.
There it is! The floating fortress! That's the largest military craft I've ever seen. Be careful as you approach it, sir. It's still quite dangerous.
Battlefield expanded.
Allied intel has analysed the schematics and found that the fortress has two separate cores providing its power. Capture both the cores, and you can use them to help destroy the fortress.
New construction options.
I don't think your guns are big enough for this fight. You'd better turn around while you still can.
Use your engineers to capture the fortress reactors. They'll overload the cores, making them unstable.
Engineer on duty.
Enemy building captured. Objective complete.
Excellent work, Commander. I had no doubt that our coalition would prove to be successful.
Unit lost.
That was bang on brilliant, Commander. Excellent work. And I have to say, the Soviets are proving to be a valuable ally.
Sir, Premier Chudenko is on the line. He says it's urgent.
We won't stand for this treachery, Bingham. Do you hear me? My advisors warned me against trusting you allies.
Sorry, treachery? What the hell is going on? Eva!
Sir, apparently one of our satellite relay systems is targeted directly at Moscow. Its source is an American command post I didn't even know existed. It's at the site of Mount Rushmore Monument in South Dakota.
What? Oh, Ackerman. Get the President on the line. What's happening at this Mount Rushmore Command Center, Mr. President?
Those Reds are playing you for a fool, my friend. And as long as I'm the President of these United States, I can't allow them to lead this dance. Bingham, you can thank me later when this is all over.
When what's all over? Ackerman! Oh, God. He's clearly out of his tree. You need to stop him, Commander, before he undermines our alliance with the Russians.
It looks like the President has gone rogue on us. This is just so hard to believe. Nevertheless, we have a job to do, Commander. Take out the communications tower before he transmits an order to fire.
Good to see you again, sir. Not sure what to make of this situation, but I'm here to follow orders. And my orders are to support you. I'm ready when you are.
Objective complete.
Copy
With the
that.
radio tower destroyed, Ackerman cannot transmit the launch code.
None of you have the guts to do what needs to be done, so I'm gonna wipe those Soviets off this earth myself. And you can't stop me. Should my heart stop beating, the weapon fires.
Well, he's done it. He's gone stark raving mad. You have to stop him, Commander. You have to prevent that weapon from firing. For if you don't, the Soviets will surely retaliate. I know it seems unfair to ask this of you, but the fate of the free world is now in your hands.
Battlefield expanded.
If that weapon fires, I have no choice but to launch every weapon I have against the United States. Do I make myself clear?
The intercontinental laser inside of Mount Rushmore is still capable of firing, but Ackerman is going to need to get inside the firebase to trigger it. You have however long it takes the President to reach the firebase to prevent the attack.
The weapons from the monuments are being powered by 3 locations. Each one that you capture will disable one of 3 heads. You better hurry.
No!
The President is getting close to firing the weapon.
It's back in Omaha.
Show 'em out.
Objective complete. New objective received. A unit is under attack. Objective complete.
We did it, Commander. It's a shame it had to happen this way, but we did what we had to do.
Ah, Commander. That was a close one. I can assure you, we did the right thing. Ackerman put the whole world in danger with that mad stunt. And all the while, we're at war with the Empire of the Rising Sun.
Sir, I just received word from an inside source that the Supreme Shogunate will be meeting in Tokyo tomorrow.
So the Empire's generals will all be in one place at one time?
Yes, sir. We can decapitate them with one stroke.
Brilliant. We must get on this immediately. I'll contact the Soviets. Let them know the good news. Commander, this might be it. Let's show the Empire of the Rising Sun that their divine destiny of world domination is nothing but an insane fantasy.
I'm glad to see you made it back in one piece, Commander. Excellent job at Mount Rushmore. I trust you're good to go?
You can flirt with the commander later, Lieutenant. Right now, we have a job to do.
I wasn't flirting, sir. I was just, making conversation. This is an exceptional opportunity. With the Empire's Prince Tatsu and all the Imperial Shogunate in the same location, we could take out their entire command structure. Tokyo Harbor, unfortunately, is also the home of their largest military force, so you'll once again be working in cooperation with the Soviets. General Krukov's forces are en route, but you're going to have to hold the ground until they arrive. We only have one shot at this, and it's not going to be easy. But with the Soviets' help, we should be able to take out the Empire of the Rising Sun for good. The Soviets are en route, but you're going to have to hold the ground until they arrive.
Invader! My will is strong, my blade is sharp, and my ancestors are legendary. You are no match for me.
Jab, right here. Stay low.
Sorry for the delay, Commander. Circumstances beyond our control. I'm sure you understand.
I apologize, Commander, but our forces are too far away to make it there in time. I'm sorry we can't be of help, but now the glory of victory will belong to you alone, if indeed you are victorious.
Bad news, Commander. The Soviets aren't coming. We don't have any more information on this, but it looks like they've hung us out to dry. We're going to need you to do this without their help. We'll never have a better shot at taking out the Empire than we have right here.
Enemy base detected. Warning. A psionic decimator has been detected. Our ally is under attack.
Looks like your friends have deserted you. Maybe they could see that you've already lost.
Warning. A psionic decimator has been launched. Our base is under attack. Unit lost. We've lost a collector.
Set up the target array.
Well done.
The Imperial Military Headquarters has been destroyed.
primitive, Gaiji! How dare you attack Tokyo!
Objective complete. Enemy base detected.
You did it! We did it! The Empire is powerless. This is just amazing. I'm so proud of you. I mean, I'm honored to be part of this great victory.
Magnificent. A fateful day indeed for the Empire, though perhaps not the fate that they had in mind. I don't understand what happened to those Russians, though. They'd better have a good explanation.
Sir, a top Soviet scientist has defected to Berlin. His name is Dr. Gregor Zelinsky. I have him connected. He says he has an urgent message. He'll only deliver to you two.
Put him through.
Oh, Mr. Bingham, thank you. You must listen to me. Nothing is as it should be.
All right, calm down.
This war should never have happened. We went back in time to save ourselves and everything changed. This empire, for example, from Japan, didn't even exist in the original space-time continuum.
What are you talking about?
We have created time machine.
A time machine?
Yes, you must believe me. Everything Premier Sherdenko has told you is a lie, and now he's preparing a full-scale assault from a secret base in Cuba.
What? Eva, can we confirm this?
Hold on, sir. The doctor's claims may be true, sir. We're seeing some Soviet ships arriving in Havana Harbor, bearing some sort of mysterious cargo.
Doctor, we're not through with you yet. We have many more questions, and we're going to need answers.
Thank you.
Commander, clearly, you have to find out what's happening in Cuba.
You're going to have to look around and see what you can find. Employ your spies to avoid detection.
New objective received.
Marvelous to see you again, Commander. Look, we have to be careful not to alert the enemy. If you stay under the shield projected by my Mirage tank, you'll be invisible to them. Unless, of course, you decide to attack.
Enemy units detected.
I think we've seen enough to know that something big is going on here.
Objective complete.
There must be a base nearby. We should find it. I knew we'd find their base.
Objective complete.
Let's level this place. Mirage field disengaging. Fire at will.
New objective received. Objective complete.
I knew my top scores at the academy would get us through this. Hold on a second. Is that a Kirov? Coming to the baseball stadium?
That's right, a baseball stadium. Each Kirov is equipped with a 50 megaton bomb and is heading towards an allied city of our choosing. До свидания.
This is madness! The Soviets are hell-bent on total destruction. You need to take out all those stadiums and destroy every single Kirov that launches, Commander. If just one of them gets away, some undefended city will certainly be destroyed.
The Soviet Union is staging bombing runs from Havana using modified sporting arenas. These arenas all must be destroyed. Ensure none of the Soviet Kirov airships exits this airspace. Our information network should have seen this sooner. Please forgive us, and good luck.
You're like an annoying housefly. It's time to swat the fly.
Objective complete. Enemy units detected. Objective complete.
It's been a pleasure and an honor, sir. This has been quite some ride. In fact, I think I might just write a book about it. Maybe someday we can share a single malt together, eh? Cheers, Commander.
You caught them by the short and curlies, Commander. They didn't know what hit them. Well, it looks like everything Zelinsky said was true. I can hardly believe it myself. Those treacherous Russians are to blame for everything that has happened in this war. The only thing that matters now is the complete and utter destruction of the Soviet Union. Cherdenko and Krukov have concentrated all their forces in the one place they believe is impregnable, the Peter and Paul fortress in Leningrad. Bring it down, Commander. Make them pay for their lies and betrayal.
We're shrinking down some MCVs to run through the strong Soviet resistance. Set up a base deep inside their territory so we can use the chronosphere to move in some forces.
Yes, sir. Received.
New objective received. Our ally is under attack.
Setting up.
Objective complete. New construction options.
Well, this is it. And I'm right here with you, Commander. You can count on me to do whatever it takes to put these backstabbers down today.
Commander, you've rained on my glorious parade. For this, I'm sending everything I've got at you. But I won't let you have the satisfaction of catching me. I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space!
The Premier is trying to escape. He has barricaded himself into the fortress at the center of these canals. You can't let him get away. Take these credits, assemble an army, and stop the shuttle before it launches.
Enemy units detected. An Iron Curtain has been destroyed. All Iron Curtains offline. The shuttle launch facility is now vulnerable.
What do I do?
A unit is under attack. Our ally is under attack. Select location.
It's been a privilege and an honor, sir. You're the finest commander I've known and a true hero to the Allies.
Enemy base detected.
Congratulations, Commander. You've done it. Those Soviets deserved every bit of what you've just given them. Magnificent work.
It seems like only days ago that this brilliant new commander was called to lead the Allied nations at a desperate hour. And now with freedom restored and the Soviet leaders confined to a cryo prison, our hero may finally find a little time for some rest of his own.
You didn't forget my invitation, did you, Commander? I was hoping you were free this evening.
Not bad, huh, Commander? I clean up pretty good. How about celebrating over a drink tonight? I know this great little pub in Soho. Commander?
Hello, and thank you all for coming. I take this podium today reluctantly and with a heavy heart. President Howard Ackerman was a great American. I was proud to be his friend and proud to be his vice president. Yes, he did try to level Moscow and kill millions of innocent people, but only because he was trying to protect us. And in the end, isn't that what really matters? We owe much to those brave heroes who stood against the forces of fascism and communism, like that courageous young commander who led the free world to victory. Thank you, Commander, wherever you are. Today, I will take the reins of this great country, and together we will march forward into a bright and prosperous future. We will share with our defeated enemies the fruits of capitalism and consumerism. Or if they're shopping for cars and plasma TVs, they won't want to build up massive armies or invent new weapons of war. They'll be enjoying the American dream, sitting with their families on Super Sunday, watching the big game with the rest of us. Fellow citizens, I humbly accept this honor and promise to make you proud. Thank you. God bless America.